A 5K obstacle race around a campground is taking place on a very cold weekend this weekend.
You'll need strength, speed, and determination to get through it. Rhonda Moore is testing it out.
Good morning. This is one of the obstacles on the course. It's called the tire pendulum, and basically you have to just run through all of those tires as you're running and doing the obstacle course. And joining me now is Chris Addison, and he is with Camp Kern, the program director. All right, so talk to me about this 5K obstacle course. This is something you guys have just started doing last 2 years?
Yeah, that's right. The first race was last year, and we started it in order to raise money for our annual campaign, which is the Strong Kids campaign, basically sending kids to camp, sending needy kids to camp. So it's for a great cause. We ran it last year. We had about 200 people out, and we're running it again this year and hope to have a bunch more. We've got about 19 different obstacles, and they range anywhere from something like this, the tire pendulum, to mud crawls, to hills they have to climb, to ravine climbs, military obstacles, water crossings, pretty much a mix of everything to get the guests challenged as they're running through the course.
So this one, I'd have to say, was kind of simple.
This is definitely one of the easiest, the more simple ones. The nice thing is that this is also towards the end of the course, so it gives the runners a little bit of a break, so they don't have to be tested the entire time. Every guest is going to have a timing chip, so they're going to be timed, and there's prizes for the winners, the runners-up, and also age categories. So each age category has a prize as well.
So about how much time would it take to complete the whole thing?
It depends how fast you are, but the winner last year did it in about 32 minutes. But some people, kind of do it for the experience more than the run, so they might take, up to an hour.
All right, so I know it's going to be a lot of fun out here this weekend. Now, if you want to come and take part in the Artic Dash at YMCA Camp Kern, you must register online at kerndash.org. You have until Friday to do so, or you can just show up Saturday. Now, the race takes place this Saturday beginning at 10 a.m. And we'll be back at 8:05, and I'm going to try another obstacle. Back to you guys.
All right, looks good. There's going to be plenty of obstacles, mud, and really some cold weather at the second annual 5K Artic Dash.
Sounds cold. The race will actually feature 19 obstacles. Rhonda Moore is out on the course. Rhonda?
Good morning. Well, this is one of the obstacles at the end of the race, and joining me now is Chris Addison, and he is with YMCA Camp Kern. So what is this one here?
This is called Tired Yet. The idea is that you have to run up and through the tires, then through the crawl space, then through another set of tires, which is slightly more difficult because they're a little bit higher.
All right, so this one seems a little difficult, especially the part when you have to get up on the big tire and try to go through.
This can be challenging. We have had some people, be unable to do it, and they have to skip the second part of it.
If it's like really cold, will that keep people away? Or
not at all. We'll be here rain or shine, and most people come prepared for this kind of thing, so they'll be looking forward to it.
Well, I want to go ahead and try it.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, let me see what I can do. Okay. Oh, it's muddy. I gotta stay low. Okay. All right, this last tire. Ooh, I'm muddy. Oh, this is higher. Let's see if I can do. Uh-oh. I might not be able to do this one. Okay, here we go. So if you want to take part in the Artic Dash at YMCA Camp Kern, you must register online at kerndash.org. You have until Friday to do so, or you can just show up Saturday, and the race takes place this Saturday beginning at 10 a.m. I'll be back at 8:50. I'll do another obstacle course. We'll see if I'll survive. Back to you guys.
She's out of breath.
Yeah, right, I'm out of breath too. Yeah, that's doing that for 5K though, right?
I know.
That's just a short stretch of it.
That's pretty good. All right. Well, hundreds are expected to brave the cold Chris just talked about, mud and the water, and take on a big challenge this weekend.
It's a 5K race, and Rhonda Moore has been checking out some of the obstacles. Rhonda?
Good morning. I've already gotten dirty from the last obstacle I did. Now I'm doing the mud hill. All righty, and I'm going to come over here and talk to Chris Addison. He is with YMCA Camp Kern. All right, so tell me a little bit about this obstacle right here.
Yeah, this is the mud hill, so it's going to be built up a little bit more by race day as well. But the idea is that you just have to climb all the way up to the hill, slide down the other side, and then the second part of the obstacle is jumping into about 4 feet of water with a very muddy, slippery bottom, and then you try and climb out the other side as well. Again, we have a lot of people who sometimes skip this, depending on if they're not feeling up to swimming through the water, but it's usually a lot of fun.
Well, that's going to be a real challenge, because if it's cold this weekend and you're going through all that water.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. You know, we call it the Arctic Dash, and but you know, people come out, they expect this, they prepare for this. A lot of them come out wearing the right clothing for this kind of thing, and they don't mind, especially when they're into the race, they're running, the adrenaline's going.
Tell me about like the price and where the money goes to.
Depending on when you sign up, it's either $40, $50, or $60. But all of the money, all the proceeds go towards helping kids come to YMCA Camp Kern over the summer. So it's for our annual Strong Kids campaign, and we usually try to raise, you know, between $2,000 and $5,000 each race.
And this is the second year for doing this, right?
That is correct. Yes, it will be an annual event. We'll be running it next December, typically around the same weekend, you know, first or second Saturday in December.
All right, sounds good. Well, if you want to take part in the Arctic Dash at YMCA Camp Kern, you must register online at kerndash.org. You have until Friday to do so, or you can just show up Saturday. Now, the race takes place this Saturday. It begins at 10 a.m., and it's a lot of fun. Back to you guys.
Careful, Rhonda.
Yeah, fun now, but when that mud hits it, ooh, it's going to be dirty.